Welcome to the battlefield, my warriors. This is Dark Son of Legend. We are playing Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, which has been going on for a long time, but we're finally back into it. And we just beat the Kakuzu boss fight with Naruto, even though he was stupid to do it on his own.
Way to go, Naruto!
Now we're going to see everybody praise him because he did something he shouldn't have.
Naruto! That was amazing!
Yeah, sure, whatever.
You did well.
They seem to forget pretty quickly that Naruto doesn't rely on them. It's like, Choji, you know, you suck. You're not powerful enough. Even Kakashi's not powerful enough to assist me.
Even with my Sharingan, I couldn't follow it all. Naruto has become strong. Truly strong. He's practically surpassed me.
Practically, huh? I don't know.
Can you sense
You seem pretty on par with Naruto all the way up to the war, at least.
You're always in his mind, inspiring him. You make him strong. You do know that. Don't you, Sasuke?
Yeah, sure Sasuke knows, but he's like, screw that, I never asked for that. I don't care if Naruto's getting stronger because of me. He can go die in a hole.
I guess it's time to pass the torch.
Pass the torch. And by pass the torch, do you mean not demand that he adheres by normal, you know, safe team comps? You know, like not saying like, oh, just go do everything you want on your own. No, go back to what you were saying in the first part. Teamwork is essential. I mean, sure, he was a stupid genin at that point, but whatever.
All right, team dismissed.
He's still a genin, but he's practically as powerful as a Jonin or S-rank ninja at this point.
I'll report into the 5th Hokage, so go rest up.
But he still needs teammates.
Hey, Shikamaru,
Still needs them.
wanna go grab something to eat?
No.
If anything, the
sorry,
war
Koji.
shows that.
There's something I've got to do. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, he's probably gonna go visit
Yeah.
Asuma's grave because he kind of skipped out on his funeral, you know? I mean, I can't blame him though. I don't really know how I would react if someone that I was very close to died. I'd like to say I'd attend the funeral, but I have no idea. I have no idea if my emotions would keep me away or not.
So this is where you were. Is it okay to be up and about?
Shikamaru,
What's the matter?
nothing. It's just, you know.
I don't know, that's why I'm asking. Especially since you said it was nothing.
Your shogi partner is gone.
Yeah, that's the worst
You
thing.
were
That's
Asuma's
the absolute
favorite.
worst part.
You must miss him too.
Yes, I do
You
actually.
taught
I'm
me a
kind of
bunch
tearing up.
things. Some more important than others. I used to complain about everything. Everything annoyed me back then. I made so
By
many
back then, you
mistakes
mean a few
because of
days
it.
ago.
And every time, Asuma came to my rescue.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Especially the part with the Leaf Destruction arc. That was pretty awesome.
He was an odd teacher. So elusive, so hard to figure out. But to me, he was a terrific role model. And now, it's my turn. When that baby arrives, it'll be my turn as guardian and master. I guess I've got some real growing up to do.
Thank you.
If the Leaf Village were a game of shogi, and Ninja the game pieces, do you know who the king would be?
The children who carry the leaf on their shoulders. They're the king. Right, Asuma?
I bequeath my will of fire to you.
Yeah,
Speaking of the whole shogi pieces analogy,
I accept it.
that filler arc in Shippuden, in the Shippuden anime with the Guardian Shinobi 12, where that whole thing was the central theme behind everything, that was a really awesome arc, in my opinion. One of the few actually good filler arcs, not only in the Naruto anime, but also in just any anime in general that I've actually watched. Like, say for example, the Bleach anime. There were, I think, the only filler arc I actually enjoyed, and even that one I thought was kind of mediocre, was the Bount arc. Everything else was way too drawn out and just kind of stupid.
Hey, Naruto.
Pervy Sage?
How about a bowl?
So, I got the change of chakra nature nailed.
That's my student. I'm proud of you. What's wrong?
There was a lot to think about this time.
Asuma and the others.
Yeah.
There's nothing so hard and painful as the sorrow of losing someone. The deeper your bond, the deeper the sadness. That emotion is natural to all humans. But if they can overcome that sadness, people become stronger. Shikamaru and the others were badly wounded this time. But they inherited Asuma's will and have gained new strength.
I don't really understand that stuff.
That's all right for now. Someday, you will.
You think?
I believe. For example, even if the same thing happens to you, I believe you'll keep going with your head up. That your eyes will be clear. That you'll rush down the path you believe in.
Huh? What's this all of a sudden?
I'll always believe in you.
Huh? What's the matter, Pervy Sage?
Come on, let's see who can finish their ramen the fastest. The loser has to pick up the tab.
Hey, no, you can't just spring that on me.
Distracting your opponent gives you an advantage. There's another excellent strategy tip for you.
Rats! So that's what you were up to. No way I'm losing.
Through fight after fight, the boys grew stronger. Slowly but steadily, the era begins to change. From parent to child, from master to student. Strength, technique, ideas. Many other things have been handed down. A boy walks his path, believing in the ray of light born from his bond. And in the darkness, too. One who built up his strength in the shadows, a prisoner of his revenge. He, too, is preparing to start down a new path. The time to spread his wings is drawing near.
I find it funny how they pretty much only use the third Hokage at this point to narrate really slow, drawn out, almost, well, not almost, romantic and poetic type monologues. I mean, personally, it soothes me, but I can just see how silly it might be to other people, and even I kind of feel like it's a little bit silly. But, whatever. At least he'll make his triumphant return in, Storm 4.
Is that everything?
To think he finished it all without a scratch. They called me a genius, but compared to him... Just a little longer, a little more patience, and he's mine.
Chapter 4, Heavy Formation.
Trying to remember how many chapters were in this game. I think there's 8. So maybe we aren't as far in this game as I thought we were. Hopefully I'll get through it fast
How
enough.
is Sasuke coming along? Very nicely. He's becoming my ideal ninja.
Then...
Yes, I'll begin the transference ritual soon.
Lord Orochimaru. This is... His body's weakening fast. I'll have to give him level 10 medicine, or else...
This body's falling apart.
I'll go get the medicine. I'll be right back.
The transference ritual. If I don't do it soon... Did you need something?
There's no more you have to teach me. I'm finished with you. I'll dispose of you here.
I knew you'd come for me.
Orochimaru, I'm stronger than you.
A bold statement from a nursling Uchiha.
Of course, I had to be the nursling. That's the only Uchiha you could handle. Itachi was out of the question. That's why you came after me, the baby. But even then, it was impossible for you. You're not even in the same league as Uchiha. And you know that. Before Uchiha, mild brilliance such as yours becomes actually rather ordinary. Orochimaru, you can't win against me. It's no longer possible for you to take my body.
You underestimate me. Even if it barks, a chick is still a chick. Why don't I show you the difference between your power and mine?
Go on and try. You can't do it.
You may be the first person ever to make such a fool of me. Sasuke! Now, let me take your body!
I don't know if it was intentional, but just about every time that Orochimaru mentions Sasuke or bodies or both, it's always sounds so sexual. I'd imagine so. I mean, you know, you can't really go through all that. You can't go through drawing and writing a manga, let alone adapting it to an anime in Japanese or in English voices, and not really get that vibe at some point, or even have somebody mention it to you. But I mean, Orochimaru's not even that bad. Like, I was watching Hunter x Hunter a few months ago, and Hisoka, the main villain there, or at least the main arch enemy of the main character, reminded me a lot of Orochimaru, but even then, like, the sexuality wasn't ambiguous. So, like, he was, like, straight up just a very sexual guy. There was even a point during, I think, the second or third arc in the anime series where he actually says he's getting turned on, and there's like a little like background effect that centers on his crotch. It was so creepy. Well, that's the difference in power.
That's more than a little disappointing.
And the difference's power is 95% health, apparently. 95%! That's a pretty big difference. That's definitely something I hope they improved for Storm 4, though, because they didn't really... They have improved it throughout the games. Like, well, at least after Storm 2. Storm 1, in my opinion, although I haven't played it in a few years, so I might be wrong, in my opinion, the AI was actually good and challenging. But Storm 2 was pushover. It was a complete joke. And then between Storm 3 and Revolution, the AI has improved, but not nearly enough. There's not even a difficulty setting. Not even for story mode or for main battle, I don't think.
I am immortal. That isn't enough to defeat me.
What is this place?
This is the universe inside of me. This is where the transference ritual takes place. Now, give me the Sharingan. Finally, that power, the Uchiha power, will be mine! What? Impossible! The transference ritual is being rejected! No. No! This is my universe! I created it! This cannot happen!
Orochimaru, my eyes can see through all your jutsu. Surely you must know.
This can't!
A snake that crawled on the earth dreamt of soaring through the sky, knowing full well it was impossible. Still, in vain hope, it kept its eye on a baby bird that it nurtured in its own nest. Little realizing that the snake is prey because that bird is a hawk ready to take to the sky.
This can't be happening! I am Orochimaru! I am immortal! I will not die here! I am the one who will unlock the mysteries of nature! I am the one who will receive everything!
I will take your power. Kabuto.
Lord Orochimaru. You can't have...
He was after me. But I took everything he had instead.
Then Lord Orochimaru is...
Wow, this episode has been going on for a long time, and it's been mostly cutscenes. Wow. Well, then again, they do put a lot of emphasis into the storytelling, which is what I'm glad they did that. After Storm 1, I was disappointed in how much they glossed over the story in Storm 1. Most of the story was told through, scrolling text as the next level was loading up and all that kind of stuff, which kind of disappointed me. But something that disappointed me from Storm 1 to Storm 2, and also
Time to head out.
continuing on from there, is that they kind of pretty much took out like all of the minigames. Like I liked the minigames. The minigames were a staple of the PS2 Ultimate Ninja series and also Storm 1, and I had a lot of fun with those minigames. I had a lot of fun with them, and they're not here anymore. Instead of complaining about it on my Let's Play, I'll probably just make a video about all the things I want for Storm 4, which will probably have a lot of stuff that I wanted for Storm 3, or no, Storms. Yeah, I did make a video saying what I wanted on Storm Revolution, but that was because, well, most of what I asked for on Storm Revolution was more game mechanics wise, so I guess I kind of was justified in saying that, but I'm probably going to have to make another video for what I wanted that didn't get into Storm Revolution, and also
Show yourself, Suigetsu.
and also anything story related that I want for Storm 4.
You actually noticed me following you. Nice work. Same old Sasuke Uchiha. Still, that was pretty cold, leaving me behind like that.
I told you. I could tell when you were following me.
So you knew and you just let it ride? You've got a nasty streak in you, you know that?
Suigetsu, come with me. I can count on you for power. That makes you valuable.
Thanks for the kind assessment, but where are you even going?
For now, just be quiet and follow me.
Ordering me around like a big shot, huh? Let me clarify the relationship between you and me, all right? Look, this isn't personal, okay? Heck, I'm not even opposed to following you. But it's important to start things off right. Let's find out who's stronger here, you or me.
Or in other words, let's just make another reason to have another battle in the game, because we don't have enough.
Fine, if that makes you happy.
Flexible thinking. I like that.
Let's get this over with. We're wasting time.
Which is actually a pretty surprising thing considering it's Sasuke. Sasuke's never quite had flexible thinking, and probably won't have flexible thinking much from here on out. Considering what happens. I like Suigetsu though. Like I don't know. I don't think his character in the game, like his moveset, is a whole. Well, I'm not going to say intuitive, because this is a fighting game where pretty much everyone controls the same. It's still fun. It's still fun because it's easily accessible, and because even if the button combinations aren't all that different, there's still certain elements of strategy that goes into it, as far as knowing when to use what, and also different characters still having unique movesets, like unique combos, unique jutsus, all that kind of thing. But what I was trying to say is, I don't really feel like Suigetsu's combination set is all that complicated or even visually appealing, but something about using him in the game just makes me feel satisfied. For some reason. Is this a finish off? Nope, not quite. Well, I wanted to finish him off with a special, but whatever. I like to try to finish off my opponents dynamically.
It's just as I said. Alright, follow me.
Although I have to admit, using an ultimate jutsu every time, if you're using a character consistently, can get a bit stale. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't finish him off with my ultimate. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. As I was saying, the episode's been going on a long time, and even though there was a transition between those scenes and they could have just as easily ended the episode, I didn't really think about it. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye. Oh.